I recently had a very good question asked of me on one of my YouTube videos, and they were wondering how to use Creative Fabrica frames. They were having a very hard time getting it figured out. So I thought, okay, I'm going to do a quick video on that. So I am in my Creative Fabrica. I have the All Access account, and I'm going to be opening some of these in Canva. So what I searched for was Canva editable frames. You can see it right here, Canva editable frames. And so a bunch of them came in. And so I thought I would use this one here, 100 Paint Splash Canva. So what you do is you click download here. So then you're going to go up to your downloads and you're going to open that. And here you can see that it says 100 frames. This one is a little different. So it's actually got two PDFs here. So I'll start with the 40. So you just open this and it is going to be a PDF document. So then you need to click here. They're all going to look different, but they're all going to have a link. You need to have a Canva account set up. I have Canva Pro. So I'm going to click here and then it's going to take me into Canva. See right here, it says view template. So I'm going to click view template and open in editor. So now we have all of these frames here, and I can also show you the other one that was with that as well, because there's 60 frames in the other one. So I'll open this and go to the 60 here. And again, you click on it, and these you can see are a little bit different. They're more rectangle shapes. And so I'm going to open this one as well. So now they're both open. You can see the 40 here and the 60 here. So I'm going to work with these rectangle ones. So you have to use them here. You do not go now and download these. You're going to want to upload your images that you want to put in to your design. So I'll just pick a couple here, and you got just drag and drop into the image. Then you can double click on them and move them around a little bit, in the area that you want it, as you can see. So that is one. Here's another one. So you can also duplicate these if you want them all the same. You can duplicate it. Let's put the baby one in here. So you just drag and drop. And then again, you can move your image inside a little bit to get it more centered if you want to. That one isn't very easy to see because it's white on white. But now let's go down to this one here, and you bring your image in, you just drag and drop. That's all you do. And I'm going to move this one over, get her more centered in there. Now what you're going to do is you're going to want to download these images and bring them back into Canva to put in your design. So click on this one, see if I can move this down just a little bit. Oh, that's about it. Okay, so I'm going to go to share, and I am going to go to download. And I'm going to click on transparent background because, like I said, I have the Canva Pro. I'm going to raise my DPI up here. And then I'm just going to pick the pages that we have images in, just those three. And then I'm going to download that. So now what you do is you're going to open another Canva. I'll go in here and I've got make sure that these are downloading there. Yep, there they go. They're just uploading right here. I can see them coming in. So now what I need to do is I need to unzip this file as soon as it gets done here. Yep, so I'm going to unzip this file. Get it open here. Having a hard time finding it here. So let's find this here. Right here, I'm going to unzip it, extract all, and I'm going to call these Ava so that I can find them back, and I'm going to extract them into my downloads. But now you can see that we have our images uploaded here. So now you can see there's the frame, there's the other one, and here's the third one. So now what you're going to do is you're going to want to start a new Canva. So I'm going to do an 8x8 here, and I am going to upload the photos that we just put into the frames, because you need you can't download the frames. You need to upload them after you put your images into them. Because if you just upload them from here, if you download in Canva, you can't bring these into your design. You need to add your design and then we'll work on, getting settled here. So let's see, go to my uploads here and these should be coming in. Oh, one, get the other ones here. Upload. I'll just upload them all again here, bring them in. And so now you can see them coming in. So now they're coming in. Now I can take this image and I can add it to anything that I want. And then you could add, join us for a graduation party, add a text box here. Join us for a celebration. I'm just making this up as I go because, it's not, and I'm going to change the color of this font here. I'll change it to black and I'm going to change the font to a different font here. Just find something different. These uploads are big and so it's going to take some time. It's taking a lot of my power here. My internet, because I have slow internet because I live in the country. So now I'm going to move this out of the way so I can get a hold of my words here. So you get the idea of how this works. So now I'm going to change this to a different font. Join us for a celebration. Bring it, make it bigger so that you can see it. And then of course you could add other images as well. We could close this up a little bit, get it right onto the design perfectly so that we don't have all of that wasted space. And then I can make this smaller here and I could add more of my images, go in here and add this one and then do the same thing. I can shrink this up here, or I could just leave that as well and just make it smaller. So you get the idea of how this works. And then I can add the baby picture here as well. Shrink it down and get it in the center. And then I could add a background. I'm just doing this just for fun. This isn't something I'm going to be using, but I just wanted to show you how you can create images this way. That's kind of a pretty one. So I'll throw that in the back and then I might change my font to a different color. So I'm going to go to position here and I'm going to send it backwards and you can see all of those pop in there really well. And then I'm going to change this probably to white now because you can't see it on the black, but you see how that works. And then you would go and share this again. You would download and that would be what you would use for your design. So I hope this helped answer some questions on using frames in Canva from Creative Fabrica, but I can show you this as well. I'll add a page here. And if you go to elements in Canva, and if you search for frames, frames will come up that you can use in Canva as well. So let's find some here. Frames. Or you can go to frame generator too. There's a frame generator, but let's find frames. Find it here. There we go. And here's some frames, and they do not have the crown by them. So you can use any of these as well. I'll bring one in here and show you this the same thing. You can drag and drop images in, and of course, then you can change them there as well. I'll do another one here, show you that again. So you could pull one in like this. Make it bigger or smaller, however you want to do it. So these are frames that are already in Canva that you can use. So go to my uploads here and I will bring in this one in there. So you just drag and drop it in. And then again, you can alter where you want it in your design, move it around in there. But so you see how this works with frames. So again, if you're bringing in designs in here into these editable frames. These do need to be filled before you download them from Creative Fabrica. So I'll do another one here. Just drag and drop right in. Oh shit. This make this down. That one didn't fit really well, and there isn't much that I can do with it, so I wouldn't want that picture in there. So again, I'll go to the next one here, go to my uploads, and I'll add her in this one. See if it fits a little better. See, there you go. That one fits better. So you are going to want to play with these frames. And again, when you're using the Canva editable frames, you do need to fill them before you download them because you're going to download them as a PNG. I'll do this again here so you can see download. And I'm going to use PNG because that is going to be the best for these. And then transparent background, raise my DPI. And I am going to just select the one that we just did here. So again, done and download. And so I hope this helped so that you can understand how to use Canva editable frames from Creative Fabrica. So leave me a comment. Let me know what you think and have a great day. Thanks for watching my video. Please subscribe to my channel, see links below, and leave me a comment.